Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. There is still a bit of a tear in the veil here. We were thrust into this world, and we have learned that there is a tear in the veil here, and demons are popping out. I guess we've closed it, or at least made it not so deadly anymore, but we're gonna have to figure out how to close it completely once and for all. It's still a threat, even if it doesn't seem imminent right now. But apparently, to close that, we're gonna have to find a couple of companions, and maybe get the help of the Chantry. We're going to need a lot more support. It can't just be a fire team going up to try and close that. It's not going to work. Somehow, we're going to have to close that. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do it, but I guess we'll just poke around and find some information until we find somebody who can help us. First of all, let's report to the Haven's Chantry and let them know what's going on. Maybe they'll give me a lead on where I need to go next.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm fine. Thank you for asking, honestly.
It's not so bad. I'm taking it in stride.
Better than most of us, then. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I guess I was fortunate, wasn't I?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Yeah, I suppose somebody's got to tackle it. I guess it's going to be us, isn't it? We need to close that breach.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Well, I'll try and pull one out of my butt, Varric. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I don't know what powers I have being a super mage.
The chosen of Unrest, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Yeah, sounds a bit romantic. I'm not a hero, but I feel okay letting them believe that.
I didn't ask for this. But someone has to find a way to seal this breach.
Spoken nobly indeed.
Why do I detect a hint of skepticism?
You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
I'm gonna be the best one. An unstoppable hero.
The kind who wins.
That is usually better than losing. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Yep, I can definitely understand that. Don't worry, Cassandra will protect you.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Maybe if they worked together for the first time in forever, they might be able to do that. Maybe by the end of the game we'll be able to convince them to work together and close the breach. But it might be difficult to get that to happen since they hate each other. A lot.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands?
I have not.
Hard going. The mages and the Templars put a lot of people...
Boring. Okay, here we are at the Chantry.
Does it trouble you?
It itches a little bit, honestly.
I wish I could get rid of it.
We have need of it yet.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Sounds like we're going to have to recruit a lot of talented people to launch a crusade against the breach.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do.
Well, fill me in.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Cullen!
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Well, I believe you and I shall get along well, since I am also a spy. I mean, impressive. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Really? We've been denounced? That was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
Probably.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Oh, good. So the two groups of people who would specialize in helping me aren't allowed to help me. Hooray! Also, my staff is hovering very, very far off my back. Like, it's not even close. It's like a foot behind me. That's how powerful my magic is. Telekinesis!
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Alright. I guess that's the first person we're going to talk to. Do you know why she would be so willing to help us?
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
I'd appreciate that, yes. I wouldn't want to do this all by myself. And now we are at the war table. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. We could go to Orlais as well. Well, I'm sure Liliana will be able to guide me over there. Don't believe I've been there yet. Ferelden, it was conquered by Orlais? Yeah, Orlais is known for its culture of extravagant nobility. It's basically Dragon Age's version of France. Ferelden, the land that was conquered by Orlais. I thought they got unconquered, but maybe they've been reconquered. I don't know. Oh, and I guess we're in Ferelden because that's where the hole is. The hole, yes. Ferelden, yep, there's Lake Calenhad. I believe there is a circle somewhere around here. And Orzammar, yep, that's the Dwarven homeland. Yeah, Redcliffe, yep, so that's Castle Redcliffe. I am familiar with that as well. Yep, a lot of very familiar landmarks, but I guess we're going to the hinterlands. Okay, that's where we're going. Yep, Mother Giselle, let's go talk to her. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Varric, was that your attempt at a terrible pun? Because if so, I don't get it.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
It sounds like we have the opportunity to not only protect Mother Giselle, but perhaps add a couple of horses to our army. Maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. If we can get our men on horses, they might be able to better defend Mother Giselle, and she'll be more willing to come with us. It's a possibility, right? Clear the threats at the crossroads. Yeah, let's go knock that out. Let's see what kind of threats we have here. Looks like I'm going to be doing some scouting of my own.
Watch your
some
step.
very hands-on scouting. Oh, no. I watched my step, Varric. Oh, yes, nice to see you. Oh, elf fruit. Grab crafting components. They might be useful.
Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Yes, Mother Giselle. That's who we are here to protect. Let's get on that. Hello, who are you? A scout? A scout of mine? Good.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Yeah, let's help them out. What's this? What's this blue... Ow! I don't know what that is. Whatever, let's protect them. Help the Inquisition forces, being that we are the Inquisition ourselves. Who are you?
Oh, we are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Oh, we're fighting Templars. Alright, well, I suppose I had to make this decision eventually. Yes, we're siding with the mages if we have to make the choice. If it's mages or Templars, mages every time. Got some mercenaries here. Now we'll set them on fire and make our way through them. Carve our way through, everyone.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look
I
like
say
you're
as I
listening.
stab them to death with my staff. Oh, now we're attacking a rebel spellbinder. Alright, well, fine. We'll attack both mages and Templars. Fine. You attack us first, you get attacked back. You're welcome, good townsfolk. I hope I did something beneficial for you. The mark of the Inquisition, yes, yes. We've done good work here, probably.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
But my blade is evil!
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle,
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Yep, that's what they've been calling me. I'm here to help you out.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Is that really gonna work? Just walk right up to them and let them know I'm flesh and blood, human just like them? Or elven?
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are a mage?
That too.
Yeah?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good strategy.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us. Or destroy us.
Why not both? I'll deliver you to destruction.
I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
That would be a great help, thank you, Mother Giselle.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Okay, speak with Corporal Vale. Yeah, there's probably more to do here. I'm suspecting this giant new area wasn't just to go talk to Mother Giselle.
Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
Your wife is injured. What's wrong?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Cult in the hills. Alright, I'll add that to the list of things I can do.
Did you believe the Conclave could achieve peace, Cassandra?
I had hope, as did we all.
The Templars went to war to force mages back into their circles, which the mages would never agree to. What solution could Divine Justinia have offered when all sides rejected compromise?
The war was going nowhere for either side. That they went at all showed they realized this.
Or they believed the other side would relent.
We shall never know now.
I'm starting to get a Mass Effect Andromeda vibe here, where it's a giant open world and I've got a bunch of quests I need to go do. Some of them are going to be boring and unrewarding, so I'll have to be a little picky about which quests I do. Corporal Vale, you are who I have been looking for. How are things going?
Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Well, what do you need from me?
Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Okay, I will go find some food. You're the second person who has requested that I go find food.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
Perhaps teach them some fire spells.
To send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Okay, thank you.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Well, I was hoping to go on some grand adventure. Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts. You want me to go find food for refugees and go find them blankets, and then you want me to go talk to the horse master? I've got to say, so far, not really feeling excited about this. You're sending me on a lot of very, very minor fetching quests, and I'm sure it's very important to make sure these refugees and soldiers are well taken care of, but it's not exactly what I would describe as being exciting. Kind of thought with Cassandra and Varric we'd go on this big epic journey, fight maybe some golems, slay some beasts, carve our way to find different factions, maybe find some old friends, but so far, not impressed. Oh yeah, this is just like Mass Effect Andromeda, in the sense that it's going to be a giant open world with a bunch of terrible, terrible fetch quests. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this game. Mass Effect Andromeda left a very, very foul taste in my mouth, and this is just a very boring way to play a game. I really do prefer the more focused linear narrative of the previous games. But I suppose I can give this one a chance. Outskirts camp.
I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Find 5 apostate caches. That's how I'm going to solve the problem of people being cold, is to steal blankets. Yep, this game has already lost me. It's going to have to win me back now, because it's already set me off in a very, very foul mood. Hey, fire staff. Well, that might turn things around a little bit.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
So, just pretty much every apostate and every Templar has gone crazy and they're just going to attack everybody. I don't really understand why these Templars are being so brutish. I guess I'm slaying Templar Knights. And not just because I'm a mage, it's because they're insane. They're all verifiably insane. I'm just running around right now killing Templars, because all the Templars in this game are apparently insane. Yep, hello Templar. Yeah, sure, we can fight. Not sure why you would want to fight me. Yes, I am an apostate mage, but I am on very important business here. You would think you would just let me by. I'm going to slay a lot of Templars in this game, aren't I? I'm going to be killing Templar after Templar. Horsemaster Dennett. Where are you, Horsemaster?
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
Hello, are you Master Dennett? It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard very much about you. I hear you are the Horse Master. Makes sense that you would be a horse yourself. Please, let's have a few words, shall we? Yo, Master Dennett, I've been looking for you. You're the Horse Master?
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Hallow from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arl Eamon for 30 years as Horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
Ah, you served Arl Eamon. I am familiar with him. He was a good man.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
So you want me to go kill some bandits? Yeah, okay. I'll go do that.
Glad to hear it. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
Wow, that sounds like busy work.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Okay, I will go do that very minor task. And Braun, you had something you wanted me to do as well, right?
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You want me to establish watchtowers, then?
I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Okay, I will go do that minor task as well. I'm trying to reserve judgment here, despite the fact that this sounds like an incredibly tedious game so far. It's not exactly wowing me. Had a spectacular first hour, but now it's just dumping a load of very, very boring quests on me, and I don't feel like any of these are going to have a good payoff.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
No.
I'll speak with you later.
I won't. Shut up. Well, I'm riding the horse. Don't know what my 3 teammates are going to be riding. I guess they can just eat my dust because there's only room for me up here. They can follow behind. I'm sure they'll catch up. Or they won't. Whatever. That is 1 watchtower location marked. Oh, there are wolves? No, there's a fennec fox over here. No, we don't need to attack that guy. So that's 1 watchtower done. That was really easy. No enemies regarding this one. 2 more to go. Hey, nugs! These are nugs. I saw these guys in Orzammar. Didn't realize they were above ground. At least I think that's a nug. It's skittish like a nug. Hey, and bandits. Alright. Take out these outlaws. I'm trying to make my way through here to get some actual things done. I need to sidetrack me.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
Really? Well, they're dead. Oh, and I accidentally attacked the nug. Ah, whatever. Hey, I found some wolves. Yes, alright. We'll take out some of these wolves.
Elena was right. Something has driven these animals mad.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
Yep. We have killed the wolves. I'm not sure if we can figure out what tainted them.
These must be the wolves Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
You think? Yeah, probably. Brilliant observation. What could have tainted these wolves?
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. Lesser Terror. Ah, yeah, some Fey demons might be involving themselves here. Maybe they're possessing the wolves.
The demon!
Yeah, I don't think a single lesser terror could have been the culprit here, but let's get it out of the way anyway, just in case.
With the demon dead, the farmers could be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Yes, they're probably very happy, except that they're dead because we've killed them all. So I guess the ones that aren't dead are happy to be free, right? That's what you meant to say? Because I don't think this wolf right here is very happy.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed.
You're welcome, and I have leveled up from freeing your wolves. That is one threat neutralized. Now we need to go establish a few watchtowers.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Good, we have cleared this area out now too. Good place for a watchtower, right?
I hear reconstruction is progressing well in Kirkwall.
Fascinating.
I know things are bad there.
I wasn't trying to...
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
About its recovery.
What you're talking about are the buildings, and even that will take years. People don't recover so easily.
Well, I'm sure the champion of Kirkwall will see them through it. Now, how do I mark this location? Because I see the prompt. There we go. Second watchtower location has been established. And here we have a few more Templars. Templars to kill. Yep, just kill all of them. Don't even ask any questions. Just murder our way until we've gotten a bunch of experience points. There we go. Location number 3. There, we have built the watchtowers. That busy work is now completed. Do we have to turn that one into somebody? No, that one is just done. Good. What next? The current quest that I have right now is to establish camps at the hinterlands. So there are 4 more campsites around. I'll go click on them. And I think that'll be it for the main quest here. There are a lot of small minor quests. I don't know if they're important or not. But let's just do these this one major quest, and then see where we go from there.
The area ahead is well defended. Be ready.
Yeah. I know how to do this. Click on enemies until enemies no longer stand. Got it.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
We're gonna set up camp after we take out this bear. Yes, this bear has wandered into our prospective campsite. Let's just remove it from... Yeah, it's just wandering away. Never mind. We don't have to kill every wild thing we see. Let's set up camp here, quickly. Oh, we do have to take out whatever the heck this is. What are you, a soldier? Lyrium smuggler. Oh, we don't want any of your kind here. And now that they're dead, set up camp. I said, now that they're dead, let's set up camp. And now that they're dead for realsies this time, yes, a smoldering crater is what they are, let's set up camp. There, that is 3 out of 6. Yep, and moving on. Campsite number 4. Rebel Queen's Ravine. Full of, what are you, bandits? Lyrium smugglers? More goons. More people that need to be killed before I can continue on with the quest. Get out of my way.
We could make camp here?
Yeah, we're gonna make camp here. We're not gonna stay here. We are going to make camp. There, that's 5 out of 6. 1 more to do.
And Iran Atishan. I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris.
Miris.
By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
You seem to be facing a common enemy with this foliage. What are you doing out here?
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
Boy, far be it from you to interrupt this very exciting side quest that I'm doing right now.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
Yes, why did you leave your clan, Miris?
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon. I am the only survivor of Clan Vernen.
I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
Here, let me get you out of the tree so you can actually start moving. There we go. Alright. Yeah, you can come with me. We'll slay some demons. I'll help you close up a rift, I guess. What is this? Oh, I can move things with my power. Telekinesis, Kyle. And shades.
We're near another artifact.
How can you tell we're near another artifact? I don't sense anything. Wait, I sense things.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
I would like to have that artifact, please.
Mada, Mahalani. There are few in this world I can trust without my own people turning against me. Have I not proven myself? I'm of your blood, and I may be able to use what you found.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Ooh, a little bonus because I am Dalish as well. Yes, alright, thank you for that additional artifact. Hopefully it helps me in my quest. This very long quest, it would seem. Let's hurry up and establish that camp. You know that little side quest there? That wasn't too bad. That was a little interesting. I like that. It wasn't very involved, mind you. I did it in literally 5 seconds. But it was a break in the monotony is what I'd say it was. God, I'm tired of running around this stinking map. Here is the last campsite. We'll set up camp here. Yep, there we go. That is all of the campsites in the area. That is the quest for this area done. I guess we can move on. Yes, I've leveled up again. I am getting so strong from finding these locations. And while running around the map, I have found so many quests. Oh, good lord. No, absolutely not. There is at least 24 quests here. I have no interest in doing over half of them. Find ram meat. Find 5 apostate caches. Close fade rifts. Close more fade rifts. Close more fade rifts. Oh, Lord. So much busy work. So much busy work. So many enemies to kill. Get the potion from the refugee's son. Find a key to the cabin. Return the stolen treasure. Search for the missing Inquisition scout. Get more items, Drakestone and iron. Wow. None of this stuff is interesting at all. I have just spent the last few hours wandering around the starting areas of this game, and I must say, I am impressed. I am impressed with how bad this game is. I really, really enjoyed the first Dragon Age game, and I really liked the second game too, but this game, wow. It's so boring. It's absolutely boring. Nothing is... I don't know how it went downhill so bad. I was so excited. The first hour was thrilling, and it was setting me up for a great game, and then I get this. I really want to see what happened to all of my favorite characters, Liliana, Morrigan, King Alistair, but I don't know if I have the stamina to go through this. This is just a terrible, terrible train wreck of game design. I have no interest. Maybe it's not bad game design. Maybe it's this genre of game, because I've never been a fan of the Dragon Age gameplay. I've always found it to be a thing that I do to get onto the lore and interesting parts of the game. But going around and fetching horses, killing wolves, trying to find lambs, wool to make sweaters for orphans, 0% of that stuff is interesting. We had that minor quest that lasted 5 minutes with that one Dalish elf. But no, there's just nothing. There's nothing of substance here. My name is Mike, and this has been the fairly disappointing Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for joining me.